Y'all know we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. I'm outside here. Let me unwrap a couple things off my head. Cause y'all know when our sister's in the house, I keep my head wrapped. Even when I'm outside, I keep it wrapped. So we are at week 8 of Mounjaro. Y'all know that's the obesity zepiatide shot. That it's a compound that helps you to lose weight and to keep your sugar numbers. Bring your AC1 down. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna get some water here. Oh, you know what? While I'm fixing to drink this, let me tell y'all, I have noticed that I drink more water now. I just stay thirsty. Yeah. I just crave more water. If y'all hear people outside, it's the neighbors. Don't worry about it. So let me tell you how week 7 went. Week 7 went okay. I didn't have any bad side effects. I had one time where I had diarrhea, but I think that's because of the fiber bar that I had ate right along with some probiotic yogurt. And y'all know that yogurt, it will clean you out too if you overdo it along with the fibers you can get, So I went through that and that was it. It wasn't bad at all. Focus. I noticed that I was eating a little more on my plates than I usually do. Sometimes I would get full quick, and then there were other times when I was just really trying to be greedy. I felt that greediness in the moment. Excuse me if I keep swallowing in your ear. I don't know where all this is coming from, but I've been doing that for a while. It's just part of right now where I'm at in life. It's deep swallows and a lot of thirstiness. Anyways, the eating was not the best. There were days that I came up short on my calorie goals. I set my calorie goals to fit my body and my needs. I do not set them to fit anybody else's body or anybody else's needs. I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to tell you how to do this thing because I don't know myself. And if I did know, I wouldn't be struggling with obesity right now or binge eating. So talking on here just helps me to release some of those traumas that are related to binge eating. Week 7 went by quick, by the way. But it was full of inconsistencies because I did not even write down everything that I was eating. You know what? I have my Fitness Pal right here. It's a Fitness Pal app. And if you go on that app, my Fitness Pal, you can log in. It's free for you if you want the free version. The free version doesn't give you as much as the paid version, and this is not a promotion, but I'm just letting you know it's a great tool to have if you're trying to keep up with what you're eating and just trying to learn your eating habits. And for me, I'm just trying to learn my eating habits. I'm not trying to keep up with anybody. I'm trying to see what I'm getting enough of, what I'm not getting enough of, because the nutrition on here tells you what you're getting enough of. It was days, I think 2 days out of last week, I did not meet my protein goals. Just didn't feel like eating it like that. Yesterday, I didn't even log in. Let me see, Friday. Did I log in Friday? I didn't log in Friday, and I didn't log in Saturday. I logged in Thursday, and to be honest, the value of my food, nutrition was not that good at times, but I did manage to get 2,002 calories in, which is 2 over. I try to stick to 2,000 calories. If I get 1,500 calories, I ain't complaining, but I do try to stick to 2,000 because before then, I was really eating around, could have been 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day. And then some days when I wouldn't binge eat and when I would feel the numbness, I would barely have in 1,000 calories that I ate. So that's why I log and journal, because I want to know how I'm doing. Anyway, let me tell y'all what I ate for that day on the Thursday. So this is how this food thing works, With Mounjaro, you can still eat whatever you want. So don't let people tell you that you can't, because you can. You can have whatever you want. But what I have learned, and has been my experience, that when I eat junk food, I do get hungry quicker. When I eat the foods that are more dense, like carrots, vegetables, peppers, more protein, do my protein shakes, I don't get as hungry. And I could go for hours and hours without eating, but I don't do it. I go like every 2 to 3 hours, and I make sure I eat something, small meals. But yeah, that junk food, even with Mounjaro, you will still be hungry eating a lot of junk food. I mean, for me, I have to be careful how I speak on that, because I don't want to speak for anybody else's situation, which may be totally different from, or experiences totally different from what I am saying. But what I'm saying is that a sister still loves zebra cakes, and a sister still eats zebra cakes. I still eat ice cream. I still eat my chips. I don't eat as much of it as I used to. I used to go through a box of zebra cakes like in one day, maybe 2 days most. But now it takes a little longer to go through a box. Now it may take about 4 days. And I noticed with my chips, my Dorito addiction. Hey, Dorito lovers. But spicy nacho Doritos, I fell in love with those things last year, and I just have not stopped eating them. I gotta stop though, because all that spice cannot be good for anybody who's ever had a pre-existing ulcer. Anyways, I went from eating a family bag of those, or a regular size bag, not family size, but a regular size bag of those used to last me one day. I would sit there and I would eat that whole bag of chips in one day. But now, on the Mounjaro, it takes me 3 days to eat it. I don't eat as much of it as I want to, and I don't even crave it like that on the Mounjaro. My hardest struggles, though, are when it's coming up to the weekend or payday. Oh my goodness. When I know that's happening, because I'm used to going out to eat at restaurants. I'm used to buying whatever junk food I want on payday and eating it. But it's not like that now. Now excuse me. I may go to the restaurant, but I only use the restaurants now as a tool to assist to make sure that I meet my goals, my calorie goals. But it's not like an everyday thing like it used to be. I remember one time I had so many I was eating so many Wendy's 4 for 4s. It was just outrageous. I mean, one a day. If I didn't have the big chocolate chip cookie, I was having the chocolate chip cookie and a large Frosty. If I wasn't doing the Frosty, it'd be one or the other. It was something sweet was going to hit up in me, for real. So let's go and look at this diary of mine and see what I had. I didn't do breakfast that morning on Thursday. I had a zebra cake for lunch. I had 2 large eggs. I had a cup of green beans. I had some naan bread, and I had some beef stew, which I think that was for dinner. Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, that was leftovers from the night before. That's what that was. And for dinner, I had 2 large eggs and a cup of chicken and rice. Those were boiled eggs, by the way. And that was it. But it came up to 2,000 calories, 2,002 calories. It may not seem like much, but I tell you what got me. It was the naan bread. The naan bread has so much sodium in it, and those calories can get you. And the zebra cakes have so much calories in it. They're like, 300 calories each? Let's look and see. Let me go to the nutrition on this. I didn't log my water, but I had a lot of water that day. Okay, so on that day, I got over my protein goal. My goal was to get 100 grams of protein, and I got 119 grams. My goal was to keep my carbs 250 and under. I got 247. My fiber goal was 25. I didn't make it. I only got 7. That's why I said this app is a good tool, because you can look right at what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong and try to correct it if you can. I mean, that's what I would use it for. I didn't get hardly no vitamin A or C. I did get my calcium in. I did get almost my iron in, which would have been 100, but I got like 70 something. Cholesterol was way over. Must have been, it was that zebra cake. See, that zebra cake mess. Everything would have been good if I had not ate the zebra cake. Cause we just don't know how much is in these processed foods, and when you start eating them, it can become a problem. All right, let me go here. Let me see. That was Thursday. Now, this is one of the days I'm telling you that I was talking about. See, anytime after a binge eat normally comes numbness for me, and I don't eat as much. And really, I don't feel a need to eat. And then, so where's my concern in this is it's hard for me to tell the difference now between am I not eating as much because I'm numb, or maybe I had a mini binge, or am I not eating as much because of the Mounjaro shot? So that's the hard thing about this, is trying to discern who's who. Who's the good person here? Is it the shot, or am I, just going through a phase of numbness? Because I can just zone out and just, sometimes I just do that. I mean, that's one of my coping skills, is zoning out. I mean, I don't mean to do it all the time, but it does happen, I won't lie to you. I do zone out. I do still deal with anxieties and depressions, just like anybody else does, but I handle it a lot better now. All right, so let's look at this Wednesday meal, what I had. I only got in 1,170 calories, so I did not hit my goal. I was short of 830 calories of being at, somebody's car is loud. At being at 2,000 calories. So what could I have done different? I could have had another boiled egg, maybe egg whites, not too much yolk. Too much of anything is not good, but try to lay off that yolk a little bit this week. That's my goal. I had the yogurt. I think last week was a week too where I didn't have as much money to buy different foods to choose from, so that could have been part of the reason too why I fell short. But anyways, here we go, y'all. For lunch, I had a zebra cake. There goes that zebra cake again. I gotta really stop that. Zebra cake. I had a slice of. The store was giving away free slices of pepperoni pizza since they're opening it up, and yes, I had that slice of pepperoni pizza, and it was 60 calories. Y'all know the Hunt Brothers pizza? That is so good. That pizza's good. I had one slice of it, and then I had a pizza Lunchable. It was one of the snack Lunchables. I had it, and it was 310 calories. It's got 11 grams of protein, but those calories are mighty high on that. You know what I could get? What else I could eat with 300 calories? I could eat like 2-3 eggs, a big cup of veggies. I could have a banana. I could have some one slice of bread. It's different ways that you could spend 300 calories, okay? But I chose to do it on the Lunchable because it was convenient and possibly the only thing I saw that I wanted to eat in the house. Okay, here we go. Spicy nacho Doritos was part of my lunch. Oh, excuse me, y'all. So basically, I was just pigging out. I was pigging out then. And dinner, I don't see any dinner added on here. So I didn't really have anything for dinner. There was no more snacks, just water, and that was it. So that was one of the days that I told y'all that sometimes I just numb out on. Tuesday was different too. Tuesday, I was short 740 calories from my goal. I only ate 1,200 calories, which means 740 calories went unaccounted for. And at this moment, I had for lunch was a slice of Bars bologna. I had organic spring mix that I sauteed. I had the garlic naan bread. I had some V8 Splash mango peach. I had some cheese. I had 1 egg. And you gotta include your vegetable oil too. So I had vegetable oil, maple brown sugar oatmeal. That was it. Really didn't feel hungry. So again, the thing I'm running into, do I say this is Mounjaro making me not hungry, or is it the fact that I am numbing out to something? Because last week was a kind of stressful week. I don't want to go into this week, week 8, feeling the way I felt on week 7. Week 7, I just had personal issues that do affect how I eat. You know, if I'm going through something, I don't have anybody to talk to. I was explaining to my daughter today that I really don't have friends like that. So I don't have friends that I just get up and go places with and, you know, just sit out and have a good time. Because for whatever reason, when I was friends with people, they didn't always treat me the best, or I couldn't tell. Like friends I had before, I couldn't tell them nothing about what I'm going through now, because everything I went through back when I was around friends was broadcasted to everybody. Everybody knew what I was going through because they were going back telling it. So the trust there is not there, and so I just mind my business now, you know. Whew, had to get a big drink of water. All right, let's go on. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm outside. It feels good out here too. I know y'all hear all that. All right. So we go to Saturday, August the 31st. Let me tell y'all, I got over the calories. Because y'all know on Saturdays, that's when my shot is either at its highest peak or either it's wearing down. So on this day, it must have been where it was wearing down, because I ate over 290 calories. I had fried potato wedges. I had that 3-piece chicken for lunch. I didn't have nothing for breakfast. Those calories might be high because of the chicken. How much was that chicken? Oh yeah, that chicken was 830 calories. Good God. So it doesn't mean that necessarily that I overate. It just mean I ate some food that was from the restaurant that was high in calories. For dinner, I had a slice of pizza, I had some nuggets, and I drank a lot of water. Let's see, I also had a protein shake, I had an oatmeal cake, wait a minute. For snacks, this was snacks, y'all. I had caramel protein shake, an oatmeal cake. The shakes are 160 calories. The oatmeal cakes are 170 calories each. Little Debbie be doing too much. Now, Little Debbie act like she run my household. Little Debbie just doing too much. Y'all, I am not delivered from sweets. I can't eat as many of them. But I'm not delivered from the sweet addiction, okay? So when you hear this, you're going to be like, girl, she really is not. Because listen, for that snack on last Saturday, I had the caramel protein shake. I had an oatmeal cake, and this is not all at the same time. This is just throughout the day. I had another oatmeal cake. I had another oatmeal cake, and you know what else? I had another oatmeal cake. That's 4 oatmeal cakes in one day. That was 4 of them. And I drank 64 ounces of water. Now, my endocrinologist, he did tell me something that was true. He said, as long as it's in the house with you, you are going to eat it. And that's true. I noticed that. When it's not in the house, I don't think about it. Because the Mounjaro helps take the edge off in thinking about food. And the Mounjaro helps with cravings. It don't stop the cravings, but by you staying full longer, you don't have as many as you would as if you wasn't on the shot. Well, as if I wasn't on the shot. Y'all can tell I'm used to talking. Anyways, so how am I doing? Well, I don't know how much I weigh yet. I have not been to the doctor. I ain't brought no scale. Can't afford no scale right now. But whenever I do be able to afford a scale, I want one of those scales. I do have an old scale here. I could try to get it to work. But I really just don't want to focus on that right now. I just want to focus on doing the right thing. If I spend too much time focusing on the scale or the inches that I'm losing, because I know I'm losing some inches because my clothes are fitting better. But if I just focus on that, that's temporary. Those are temporary gratifications right there. So that's why I don't want to just focus on calories or pounds and all that. Because that may go away any moment. So I want to practice on the principle of doing the right thing for my body. That's what I want to do. I want to learn how to treat my body like the temple it is. Now, I know a lot of people don't like it when you get spiritual or when you start talking about God, but as long as you're on this channel, yes, God is first. I want to do the right thing that's healthy for my spirit, my mind, and my body, my soul. Okay? I don't want to just sit up here and just be doing this just for content, because it's not just content. This is my life I'm talking about. This Mounjaro is opening up parts of me that I did not know existed, or that I had not seen in a very long time. And I'm talking about since maybe high school or middle school. I've always been obese. I've been obese since 4th grade. So I haven't had a life outside of obesity. I'm obese right now. Yeah, I dropped some inches and my dress fits better and my face looks a little healthier. But mental wise, every time I drop whatever I'm dropping, or every time I discover I can do something, I also have a flashback of the things that I couldn't do when I really wanted to do them, when I did have, friends and people I was around. It's not a lonely journey. I don't know how to really describe it. I'm at a place now I've never been before. New days is all I can say. And I'm happy about it. I'm thankful that I'm able to get up and start doing more better and having new healthy thoughts. I'm having thoughts and visions now that I did not have since I was like in my 20s, my early 20s. And I'm not going to release what that is. I'm just going to get up and do the work. And that's how I feel about dropping weight. I need to just get up and do the work. I don't need to be focused on content creating, because it's not. I just come on here and do the weekly update to encourage others who are dealing with obesity. Taking a shot may not be your route, but take something. What I mean by that is take a chance on you. take a good risk on you to try to do right by your body. I don't know what the long-term side effects are of Mounjaro or any other medication that I'm taking. I mean, I'm on like 21 different medications at this time, and that's one reason why I don't allow myself around a lot of people, because you're not finna interfere with my progress. I mean, what I mean by that? Because y'all know for y'allself that you can hang around people, and if they got a bad spirit, that thing is going to fall off on you, and everything that you've been working hard for is now gone because you decided to hang around corrupt people. People who didn't mean you no good back then and don't mean you no good now. So I just find myself in a place where I'm never alone. I know who I can call. I know people who I can go to, sit with, talk with. So I'm never alone. And I don't consider myself taking this journey alone. But what I do consider myself is, this is a form of self-care for me. Being careful of those who I choose to let in my life. Men, I don't care anything about having situationships anymore, sex ships. You know, I'm over that. Yeah, I want a brother that knows how to lay pipe, but I also want a brother who knows how to be a man and can, who's looking for a wife. Who wants a good thing. I don't want a man who can lay pipe, but he walks out, as soon as he's done. No. So you see, Mounjaro has really helped me to see the areas that interfere with my eating. It either caused me to eat too much or caused me not to eat at all. It was black and white views. It was no in between of like, okay, well, this didn't go right with him. So, it was just there. Either they irritated my spirit to the point where I couldn't take care of myself, or they irritated my spirit to the point where I overfed myself. And I'm not blaming anybody for anything. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. Because I chose to do what I did with who I did it with and how we did it. I chose all of that. Okay? So I'm not blaming them for where I'm at in life. What I'm saying is I just learned from my mistakes. And those are routes I don't want to take anymore. I'll take a chance on a good man. I will. I'll take a chance on a good man. Yeah. I'll take a chance on a good man. I just don't want to take a chance on anybody who I know in the past has done me wrong. I'm not willing to go back. And that's the homework that we got to do. Those of us that are on the journey to losing weight and becoming healthy, that's homework we got to do. That's inside, that's internal, that's environment. We got to make the wise decisions about who we hang around and how we let people treat us, because it affects how we treat us. Even if you're the strongest person out here, strong people need people too. I can solve everybody else's problem just like that, but when it comes to me, most of the time, strong people don't have people we can go to and talk to about our problems, because the people we got to go to, somehow either they can't concentrate on what we're saying, or it doesn't register with them, or they may not be strong enough to handle what we're saying because we may be triggering them. And that's the part where I'm at, is working on me. So I don't want to, I'm not blaming anybody for anything. I'm just saying I got to take responsibility for what I put in my ears, my stomach, and me. That's what I'm saying. I got to take responsibility for how I let people treat me too. And that goes with family. Family, out of all family, because family's the one I'm around the most. Even though most of them had disappeared, I don't give a freak about that. But But I still have to be careful how I even handle myself with family. What would be normally easy for many people to seek help and counsel on is not as easy for me, because once your name has been blacklisted, nobody wants to deal with you. And the ones that do, they're going to have treatment. So I've got to find out what the loose ends are that they're not telling me. And that's not always easy. Whew, that water was good. Netta gonna be drinking water next. Her and Peach. Peach McIntyre and Netta. Have y'all seen Peach McIntyre hair? Y'all, she done tried to do it like mine. And Netta done dyed his the same color as mine. And, well, he tried to get the same color as mine. It's a mess, y'all. Once you're on that list, people start making fun of you in all kind of ways. They make fun of your hair, how you shape, what all you eat, everything. And it has a lot to do with how I eat and how I treat myself. So I don't want to be going out with people who are going to just sit there and throw slow shade at me. No, I don't care how high class or low class a person is. If I can't be treated like a human being, then I'm going to take the route that says it's okay for me to be by myself. I sure am. Anyways, that's all I have for week 7. And today we're going into week 8. I don't know how week 8 is going to be. I'm getting ready to take my shot. I'm going to take it early this time. I usually take it around 10, 11 o'clock at night. But I'm going to try to get it in by 8:30 this time. And see if that makes a difference with how the peak of the medicine. You know what I'm saying? Because when you first take it, it doesn't really slow your eating down like that. And it don't really kick in till like 2-3 days later. I want to see how taking it earlier will affect me. And that's it, y'all. That's it. I can say that so far it's been good. I don't have energy like that. I have more than what I had. But the energy level is not there. Or am I expecting too much? I mean, maybe I'm just expecting too much. Because I really want my energy levels to be where I don't feel like just laying in the bed all day. But I want to get up and do something. I want that pep in my step back. I haven't got that pep in my step back yet. I'm still tired. Could be the food I'm eating, whenever I do eat the junk food. But I'm still really tired. Still at chronic fatigue levels. It's every day. It's constant. I did have a few breathing complications in week 7. I had to keep taking my inhaler. I don't know if that affected, my levels of energy. Because y'all know I do have that L word. I don't like to talk about it. Or what they say, COPD. I don't like to talk about it at all. I don't even like to mention it. But anyways, I stay tired a lot. I have been trying to trust myself to walk without the cane now that I'm a little bit lighter. And I'm finding that it's a little shaky. It's a little dangerous because I'm still wobbling. But me trying to trust myself to walk. And I'm finding myself having to hold on to walls and things so that I don't, wobble or fall. So I may just go ahead and keep using my cane. I know I said that before, but I didn't do it. But after walking that long walk in social service, I went to social service the other day. And I took that walk, and it just felt like I was just wobbling my whole way through. Like, my legs had no support, and it was a little painful. So I'm going to get back using my walker. I'm not going to be ashamed of the walker. Get back on it. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm finna go enjoy the rest of the Sunday evening, and y'all stay tuned for week 8. I don't know what we're going to do in week 8. I do know that not this month, but next month, I probably will be going to see my doctor in October, because July, July, August, September, October. Yeah, October will be 3 months, so I will be going to see the doctor in October for refills and to do a checkup and see how this medication is treating me. And I don't know if I have to call them for refills or they automatically do the refills on the Mounjaro. But last month, I don't know how they do it, but last month I think I had to call in, so I may have to call in again this month. I've never been through it before, so it's a new experience, even on that side of things. I don't have nothing to discuss about when it comes down to how you pay for Mounjaro. I can tell you it's expensive, and finances is not something I'm willing to discuss right now. I just don't want to put myself out there for more harassment and targeting. So I don't want to discuss that. I'm finna go in. It's cold outside. My outside lights then came on. It's pretty out here. You can tell it's fall. Definitely can tell that. Or you can tell fall is on the way. That's my favorite time of the year, by the way. But I love all seasons. Loving all seasons now, in my life, and, just nature-wise. But fall, I'm in love with fall. I sure am. Fall decorations. Y'all decorate y'all yards and stuff real pretty. Go ahead and put out some Halloween stuff, too. Because I like fall. And I like Halloween decorations. Alrighty. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta... Oh. Alright, y'all. I'm finna go because I gotta delete some pictures out of my phone because my memory is full. And that's the only way I'm gonna be able to take a picture of what I be doing with the shot. So, peace. Love, happiness. Have a great Sunday evening, and treat others the way you want to be treated. Tip of the evening. Treat others the way you want to be treated.